Hello, everyone, and welcome to our channel. I'm Mark.
And I'm Rob.
And we're going to talk about the fact that apparently Christie Sides lost her mind and gave Caitlin Clark a bunch of compliments. So, hey, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do so and hit the notification bell when you do so you get notified of our next videos. So, Rob, throughout the season, Christie Sides has not been very complimentary to Caitlin Clark. In fact, she throws her underneath the bus. She did it right after the first or second preseason game, and she's been doing constantly the entire year. Once in a while, she gives her a compliment, but very little. I think she lost it, Rob. I think she must be ill or something, because this is not Christie Sides about how she talked with Caitlin Clark. Now, maybe over the break, she came to her senses. Maybe she realized if she didn't get behind her best player, that she's going to lose her job. Maybe she started seeing things and hearing things that she didn't have time to see or hear when she was busy coaching. But she must have heard the criticism for not handling Caitlin Clark properly.
Maybe the mood will fall out of the sky too, Mark, with her.
It could.
I doubt that very much.
It could happen. All right, so she did an interview with Howard Megdal. The first thing she said about Caitlin Clark was the attention that Caitlin Clark, what she draws, and how she's been such a great playmaker with the players around her. We're getting wide open shots. She finally realizes that, Rob. That's what Caitlin Clark brings to the table.
Gee, I can't believe she found that out.
And she mentioned a couple of players, especially Kelsey Mitchell, who's getting a lot of wide open shots because of Caitlin Clark. So I'm glad she realizes that. And I think even Kelsey Mitchell realizes that because she complimented Clark lately about her passes. So she went on to say that Caitlin Clark is making these reads now against the best players in the world, and these are great athletes who are putting pressure on her that she's never felt before. And she's starting to figure that out. So she's basically saying, hey, she's improving. And I think that's a good sign that she sees that, because I think Caitlin Clark has improved a lot since the beginning of the year. And I think the team has improved because of it. Right.
They're moving. Like when she's getting double teamed, they're finally, the players are coming up and helping her out. And also, with like I mentioned in the beginning of the year, she was dribbling into those traps on the sideline. So she's keeping the ball in the middle of the court now, which can eliminate the double teams.
All right, the next two comments are very surprising. Somewhat. She needs to take a certain amount of shots for us to be successful. Well, I don't get the impression Caitlin Clark feels she's got the green light, Rob. So
no, she looked hesitant. You know, when you're hesitant, when you're a shooter, you're hesitating. Should I shoot? And worry about if I'm going to get taken out of the game. You know, how that affects your play.
Okay. Now, the rest of it, she was drooling over Caitlin Clark, which is a shock. But let me read this. And it is all completely true, and I can't believe she actually said it. But her playmaking skills are, to me, what's so impressive. And it's just been so fun to be out on the court with Caitlin Clark. And the things that she sees, her court vision, and the passes that she makes, sometimes you have to pause. And I just turn around and I'm just, wow. You know, just a pass that she'll make, and we'll go over and look at it during practice with our video guy. We're like, wow, that was as special as we thought it was.
As she thought it was.
I say, wow.
Wow. She mentioned wow like 3 or 4 times. Wow.
I said wow twice. You know, that was my wow at the end.
Yeah, you had your wows in there, yeah.
I'm wowing that she finally figured that out and finally noticed, or was willing to admit it. What took her so long to admit this, Rob, to say it before?
I mean, so what was she viewing the other games with the film person? What was she viewing? What was she looking at? What games was she looking at before this?
I know what she was doing. She was looking for every little thing Caitlin Clark was doing wrong so she could throw her underneath the bus at the next press conference.
Where was she in the film room at the beginning of the year with all these, not noticing what Clark was doing? And then now, you know, why didn't she just do that? Why didn't she just say this in the beginning? She was so afraid and scared to, you know, just to mention this in her press conferences. It would have been so easy to do that. Now you're doing it.
Someone's made a comment a couple times about the league itself. And the reason she doesn't do that, and their point is that there's a lot of pressure on her not to compliment Caitlin Clark. She's an overhyped white straight person in a black lesbian league. And if compliments from a white person, oh, that's not going to look good. So I don't know if that's true, but that some people think that.
I wouldn't care what color or sex or whatever. She's one of my best players, or she's going to be one of my best players. I wouldn't mind saying I would forget them. I would say, well, here's my player. She's going to be one of my best players. I don't care what anybody else says. She's my player. She's on my team. I'm the coach. Everybody else, you deal with it. But that's just how I feel about my player.
I'm just telling you what one person's theory was, and that's why. I mean, there's got to be a reason why she refuses to give her compliments until 26 games into the season after her long break.
Exactly.
I mean, what changed? She was playing well for like really well for the last 10 or 12 games. Why didn't she give compliments throughout that? Why is it suddenly like right before they start? I mean,
yeah, what were those other wow moments that she had missed, when she was watching her play?
Yeah, how about at the press conference after she had 19 assists? She didn't say something this great after that.
No.
So, I don't know. I think it's a good sign. I don't think it's going to go to Caitlin Clark's head. I don't think she has that type of ego. I think she's going to like the fact that her coach finally appreciates what she brings to the table.
It's not an ego thing, Mark. She has confidence in her game and her play. So it's not that she's not egotistical. She just goes, I know I can play this game. It's like me. I know I'm 66 years old, but I know if I can go out there, I can still shoot the ball. And it's just that you have that confidence in yourself. It's not an ego thing that you can still. She definitely can play.
No, I know. I'm just saying I don't think Caitlin Clark has an ego, so I don't think this is going to be a harmful compliment. I think it's going to be a helpful compliment. She's going to feel like, wow, the coach finally has my back. Yeah. She finally realizes how I helped the team out. And so I think that's a good thing. And I think it'll give Caitlin Clark more confidence. And I hope it gives her green light to shoot more. I hope her legs are rested and she's mentally rested so she can come out and hit the 3-point shot at a percentage that I think she's capable of doing, which we know she's capable of doing because she hit it in college. So, so that's what I'm hoping happens here. And I think this is a good sign. I don't know. I don't know why the turnaround. I think she's feeling ill, but that's my theory.
I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Maybe Liz Dunn had to talk with her and say, "Hey, people are saying you throw the players underneath the bus too much. Why don't you compliment your team once in a while?" Maybe Lynn Dunn said something. She was a coach. I don't know how she handled press conferences when she was a coach, but she was a coach. She's experienced.
Well, if she makes the playoffs, she's going to be there next year. We already know that. They're not going to get rid of her.
We'll see. We'll find out. I don't know. I hope not. I hope not. Unless she improves drastically as a coach, Rob. I hope not. So
yeah, we'll see. Like you said, we will see.
Well, they're going to make the playoffs, and they'd have to have major injuries. And anyways, hopefully Temi Fegbenley comes back and plays this Friday. I know her cast is off. I'm not sure if she's playing, but if she does, I think that's going to add even more to Caitlin Clark's game because she was the one that added the most to Caitlin Clark the quickest. Right. She was able to connect with her from the very beginning. And we'll be live to cover the next game. It's Friday at 7:30 on ION. So join us for that. Our normal live show is Monday from 6 to 8 Eastern, except for major holidays. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? We're going for 4,000 subscribers, and we need your help. We do basketball and football videos if you're new to the channel. And we've been around only since April. If you like this video, hit the like button and let us know what you think about Coach Sides' turnaround. I think it's very perplexing. And what's your theory on why she finally did this? And if you want to donate to this channel, you can with Super Chats and Super Thanks down below. And PayPal. There's a link there too. And we'll see you in the next video.
Peace out.